Hello and welcome back. So in the last video we looked at header and paragraph is HTML. But the main thing is this is not the way that we write HTML. Every language or markup has its own syntax or structure of writing its code, right? So HTML also have some certain sections and syntax to write it. So we'll be looking to that in this and creating a basic layout of HTML. So let's move to the our visualizer to visualize the different layouts and section in HTML. So I would like to divide them into 2 to 3 parts which have their own meaning and they do their own work, right? So the first one is the overall HTML tag that we write as HTML, and for it, since it is a starting tag, we'll have ending tag as well with a slash in forward place and like this. So everything in HTML comes between these tags. Everything you write, everything you see in your web page, be it title of the web page and everything that used for search engine optimization, that is how your page will be looking into the searches of the search engines, everything is defined between these two tags. So once we have these two tags, we have various other tags in there. So let me remove this and suppose we have this particular HTML tag out here. Suppose we have HTML and I told you that this is a opening and ending tag, so it will have a closing tag. So we once we have this HTML, it divides the layout in 2 parts mainly. There could be other section as well, but mainly the upper part is known as head section and this is known as body section. So what this head section do is everything that is done internally or used for search engine optimization or title of the page. This generally gives the metadata of the web page, like who is the author, what are the keywords you will be searching in the search engine so that it lists your pages. So all the things outline here, and inside this body tag, whatever you see in the web page is actually enclosed in this body tag. So this is how things work. So inside this head tag also there are certain tags like title, links, where by the link you link various file to your HTML page. This is how overall thing look like, and there are although many tags in there. We'll be discussing them one by one in the coming series of videos. And in this tag we have various way of layouting things. So the recent one is HTML5 semantics. So the recent HTML5 semantic is the best way to write HTML nowadays. So it have great meaning of semantic that anybody looking into your code can understand what are the different section. This semantic HTML semantic divide section into various part like navbar, like footer, like article, like sections. So they each section have their own meaning and we'll be looking to them one by one. So now we have understanding of different layout in HTML, the basic understanding. So let's look at like implementation of it. So I told you that I'll be creating separate folders for each video we are looking at. So this was my first website. From now on, I will be listing them with a number. So this is a 0, 1. Inside this, we can create a file. So we'll be creating this file. Let me close down this file and let me create a file known as index.html. Again, you can name it anything, but index.html is the recommended thing. So I'll click enter and this will create a new file. So let me hide this thing. Yeah. So when you are in VS Code, it provide various features to write your code, right? You just have to write an exclamation sign and hit the tab key. It will generate a whole lot of content for you that HTML provides. So you can see we discussed the head tag, we discussed the title tag, we discussed the body tag and HTML tag as well. So let's look at each of them one by one. Let me clear it and we'll be writing them from scratch. So the first thing is in HTML is the doc type. So doc type tells the browser what type of document it is. So it is generally used by the browser to determine what type of document it is. So when you write doctype HTML, it generally depicts the fifth version of HTML, that is HTML5. So when you write doctype HTML, it generally depicts the HTML5. So there are various versions coming in. So let me drag you to a source, that is W3 School and MDN. So these two websites are the most used website for reference, and they provide great authentic content as well. So when you go to this website, you can learn various languages, set of technologies as well. So for now, we'll be looking to HTML doc type. So HTML doc type tells the browser that what kind of file it is, so that browser will know and opening it likewise. So you can see that in HTML5, the declaration is simple. That is doc type HTML that we did, right? So this doc type is supported by the all browser, as you can see. So older HTML files like HTML4 or XHTML 1.1 used to refer the site like this, like this. So you can see like as we are evolving, like we have reduced this mentioning of doc type to a smaller one. So previously we used to write these long sentences. So we can go to our website now. You can see we have listed down the doc type. So it says that this is the HTML5 file you are expecting to the browser. So next thing we talked about is the HTML, right? HTML tag. So I'll be writing HTML. So everything in HTML comes around this two tags, HTML and closing tag of HTML. So we just talk about this, and inside this we have two sections. One is head section. So this is also opening and ending tag, and next one is body section. This is also having a opening and closing tag. So what we'll be doing is we'll be creating a basic website with it. So let me open this particular file in this browser so that we can see the changes simultaneously. Okay, this is my file and 01, and let me open this in a browser. So let me close this. Good. Let me close this. Yeah. So right now we didn't see anything because we know we haven't put any content as of now. So what we'll be doing is we'll be putting some content. So inside head tag we have one tag known as title. Just write title, and with the help of VS Code you'll be getting this ending tag without writing anything. So inside this title, whatever you write anything, it directly comes out here. So I'll be writing here, suppose HTML basics. So once I hit save and refresh the browser, you can see that HTML basics come out here. So you have seen website like they write anything that you can so you can see W3 School, it have HTML doc type declaration in this title. In MDN docs website you have MDN web docs. So these are the title. So once we have the title, there are various tons of tags inside this you can put up. So you can put up meta tag. So meta tag are the tag that are used for search engine optimization. So once I close this, you have seen it didn't generate any closing tag. So it is a self-closing tag. Remember we talked about self-closing tag. So there are various plethoras of options that you can put up inside this meta tag. Okay, so you can put up author, you can put up description, you can put up various other things. Next tag is our link tag. So once you put up link tag, as you can see, it doesn't gives up a closing tag, so it is a self closing tag. So inside link, you reference various other resource that we'll be using in our HTML. So for this particular HTML basic course, we won't be using any of the link tag. So link tag usually links some style sheet that you're using or some script, JavaScript code that you're including in your HTML file. So for that, I'll be removing that. So meta tag have various things that I'll be also linking down some references that will be helpful to looking at meta tag. For now, we'll be just using one meta tag, and that is a description meta tag. So meta tag usually have two fields, name and a field known as content. So this name and content are known as attribute. So inside any of this tag, if you see anything put up inside this two angle brackets of opening tag, that are generally known as attributes. So this name and content are attribute. So I'll be putting some, name as description. So this description I wanna give like this is a website that oops, teaches HTML. So this way you can put up many meta tag that it have. So I'll be putting some of the one more meta tag suppose. So other meta tag is keyword. So for that we need first name that our attribute. So we'll be naming this as keyword. Once we have, we'll put a content. So keywords are the thing that is used to find your website. So suppose I have keyword HTML, comma HTML tutorials. So this particular meta tag are used by search engines like Google or Bing to find your website, right? So it's good to have like various keyword and description of the page. This description is shown by search engine in the search panel, right? So that's it for this video, and in the next video we'll be looking to various tags and HTML elements as we move along with the course. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I bring latest tech tutorials and tech videos on this channel. Thank you.